Since 1993, hundreds of collectible card games have been created. While a small few live to this day, most have been consigned to the junk drawers of history. We're going back to rediscover and learn them all. Welcome to our Grouse of Cards. Hello and welcome to the first episode of Grouse of Cards. We decided to learn how to play some old card games because that seemed like it'd be a fun thing to do. And through the magic of Tabletop Simulator, we're able to share that with you. We decided to start with Ani-Mayhem, a 1996 CCG created by the merchandising arm of Pioneer Animation. Tie-in CCGs like this were a common way to cash in on fan interest in the 90s. They're often not very good. The following content is unedited. Enjoy? Okay, so we're loading a pre-made set of decks because that's an easier thing than actually building the decks. And
it is apparently the starter set.
That's how the rules thing works? Is this pile?
I mean, I literally have the set 0 rule.
There's a fucking storyline on these goddamn rules cards.
Oh, fuck that. I'm reading that. What is it, Alt to zoom in?
Yeah. It's a nice sunny day at the Masaki house. Ryoko the space pirate and Ayeka the princess growl between themselves, comparing which one is the best for Tenchi. I mean, this is too long. I don't want to read all of this.
I'll read it.
No, I don't. We're not doing this. Oh, it talked about the plots.
Out that day at school working as a student teacher. Is this fanfic or is this like actually a thing that was?
It looks like this is like the plot crossing over. It's like the plot, like, oh, it crosses over with all the different things.
Simon, the sister of Ayaka and Ryoki, a cute little cabin sitting on the couch enjoying and watching the latest episode of Magical Girl Pretty Sammy, which apparently is a cartoon based on themselves. I don't know.
Or is this like a plot crossover?
Started pressing all the buttons with pretty glowing colors on them. White line goes to the whole house, quickly spreads outward. When everything is settled, the house is in a completely different place, in a completely different dimension, settled next to a small section of Tokyo.
All right, please stop.
Not a moment after the announcement, no bell band, dear goddess fades in from another part of this new super dimension. Okay,
I found the actual rules card underneath it.
Okay.
It's a 1 to 6 player card-based RPG, good. With the objective to collect more than half the items on the board.
Okay.
Required items, deck, a way to play rock, paper, scissors, love of anime. Do we have these three things?
I don't have the last one, but you might have enough to share.
Okay, so card types. Green with circle picture. Locations?
There are 6 kinds of cards. Combat, characters, items, power, disaster, and location.
Okay, why don't you read your rules text? Your rules text is probably better than
There's no limit to the size of your deck, with the exception there can be no more than 1 of any character and 3 of any other card in the deck. So 3 of instead of 4 of.
Okay.
And then I guess characters are restricted.
So they're kind of deck legendary.
If there's any conflict between what a card is written in the rules, the card wins. So card game rules. The only exception is rule about disasters taking items off the board. Okay.
Wait, what's that?
I don't know. I'm reading the thing. Those are the basic rules.
Okay.
The basic rules are there are 6 kinds of cards, how to build your deck, and the cards beat everything else. Make up your own shit, I get. No, it's...
Okay.
Okay, so... This doesn't actually tell me what cards are what.
This one does. I pulled this up, so...
Okay, so what are your combat cards? What do they look like?
To figure that out. Oh, red bordered are combat cards.
So these ones here with the 2 things?
Yes. Or like maybe this is no, that's a disaster. Or am I right? Yes, the red ones are that's combat. Yeah.
These actually decks, or is this just every fucking card?
This is supposed to be 2 pre-made decks.
Okay.
So one on the stuff on the left is presumably a deck. The stuff on the right is presumably a deck.
Well, apparently you shuffle your combat cards and set them face down in a pile. So.
Okay. So that is the red stuff. So I guess we'll do that.
Yeah, sure. Let's figure this out. I don't remember how to...
You grab the whole pile and you shake it.
Okay. And then
F is flip. F.
Okay, look at the back of that card. Yep, that's Ani-Mayhem.
Yep, that does say Ani-Mayhem. You are not wrong.
Yep.
All right, what is next?
Choose up to 6 characters. Any other characters you want, you must include in your draw pile. Well,
so we have 6 characters, but then you also have 2 characters set to the side. I don't know if that's like a transformation thing for yours.
it would make sense, I believe, because both of these are things, I think. I don't know.
You have a Ryoki ship, and then you have Ranma boy type and Ranma girl type.
And they've got pictures of each other in the art.
Does that mean that they can switch between the two?
Probably! I don't fucking know.
Weird.
I know that the Dragon Ball Z cards, if you have Goku, it also shows Monkey Goku.
Okay.
So, okay, we did that. I guess these are my 6 anime.
And I guess these are my 6 anime.
I don't know who these are.
I recognize one anime on my side.
I mean, I know Ranma, and I know Nabiki, because Nabiki's from Ranma. And then also I have Eiko.
Oh,
I
these...
vaguely know.
I don't know...
This is all based on Pioneer proper shit they were doing.
Oh, most of
in the 90s.
Most of Pioneer stuff sucked. That's the truth of it. I've got, like, I got a Tenchi Cop. And I've got, like, something from Armitage.
Sure.
I don't... Oh, and this one's from Tank Police.
I'm kind of looking at all your cards.
Go for it. It doesn't really matter at this point. We're just trying to figure it out. I think we're just going to have to accept the fact that, you know, this is a learning experience. So what are we supposed to do then? So we pick our 6.
Oh, okay. Shuffle your power cards to start your draw pile. Use as many as you want. Okay. Which are the power cards? Is that the blue ones?
Brown are equipment. Orange with D's are disasters. Blue with lightning bolts are flash effects. Blue with chevron are enhancements. Green border are items. Blue with sunburst are global effects. What does your rules say?
I'm consulting because it doesn't actually tell you how to tell what cards are what. All right, here we go.
Great rules. Great rules.
This is us trying to learn how to do shit. Okay. Power cards are apparently enhancement, equipment, flash effect, and global effect.
So everything except for disaster. Creatures, right? So that's...
And I think items. Are items allowed? I don't know.
What does it say?
I don't know. I'm reading it. Let me double check. Okay, the following are power cards: enhancements, equipment, global, and flash effects. So those 4. Which are those?
That's a good question.
I'm reading right out of the damn book, too. This is the fun of learning these games.
Enhancements are blue with chevron. Blue with lightning bolts are flash effects. Brown,
okay, yeah.
Brown with wrench are equipment.
Okay, so the blue here is one.
Okay, and my blue here, my blue and brown here are equipment and... Okay, so take this, your blue pile on top of your brown pile.
Gross.
And then shuffle those fuckers, I guess? How many decks are we going to have?
A bunch.
How will I even remember which deck is which? Do they have different backs? No.
Okay.
So I'm going to put my... And disasters are a separate thing, right?
Yes.
I'm going to put up here is going to be combat. This is going to be whatever. What was the last thing? I think effects.
Okay, hold up. Your brown cards, your ones you said were equipment. Those are items.
What? What? Oh, great! Now I have to unshuffle this shit. Fuck.
You do. Good job, idiot.
I guess it is an item.
Look, I got the fucking rule book here.
Wait, but why did they... Okay, this is equipment. This is clearly equipment. Why is there equipment and items?
Because maybe it's both.
So do items not go with the stuff? You sure?
It's all right. I'll tell you what. The next thing it says is to draw 7 cards and then pick 7 of your items and put them on the field face down. So unless you happen to draw all 7 items, that part doesn't work.
Also,
so I'm assuming those don't go.
Also, Jesus fucking Christ! I just found a creature in this deck. Whoever made these pre-made decks is a piece of shit.
Are you sure it's a creature?
Yeah, look at this thing.
You're allowed to have additional characters in your deck.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
You just have to have the ones there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay, what's next in the rules? Don't worry about me. I can handle it.
Okay. Shuffle your location cards. Each player in turn will draw a location card and place it on the field face up. So that's the green ones, right? The ones that have places.
Yes. So yeah, so shuffle those, I guess.
Yeah, okay, the whole thing. I'm going to actually do this.
What are you doing? Oh, you're. Oh, good. That's a smart approach. So we can even remember what the fuck these piles are. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
just don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. So this is combat. Can I move? Oh, nope. Oh god, did it just? Okay, no, it didn't.
You rewound time, which made me not my things back.
I'm sorry, I did not know how
I
that
deleted
worked.
a text, and now I just have type here stuck there.
I think you can.
There it goes. We're good.
Uh, or deck.
It's so fucking dumb.
Deck? Question mark?
Yep, I want-
So, okay, the thing is with the locations that we just play them out, right?
Yes, except I'm trying to delete this text, and when I click the delete text, it puts another text where I'm clicking.
Which one are you trying to delete?
The ones that just say type here.
If you just delete the text and press enter, you can also delete it. Oh, wait, no,
Does that work too?
Actually,
Great.
sorry, that didn't actually work at all.
I noticed that we're sitting next to each other at 90-degree angles.
Look, man.
Look, I picked the red one because it was red.
Yeah, but you fucked up the entire structure of the decks of the board.
It was, look, they were sitting in front of us like that. Don't you fucking judge me.
I judge whoever made this board type. It's actually really hard to put text in specific locations here.
It is.
I guess we could
Okay.
actually make zones.
Do we have hands? Hidden hands?
There should be a hidden hand zone around one of these places, right? We can make one.
I don't know how to make zones.
It's that zone button.
Hidden. Got it. It's me. That's my zone. Can you see the rules I'm taking and putting in my zone?
No, I can just see a darkness.
Oh, good, because the zone that just fell into the void.
Oh, you dropped it there?
I just want a hand. Oh, hand. It turned on hands.
Okay. Yeah, now I can see.
Yep. I deleted my hand, I think.
You delete your hand. Goddamn.
My hand's gone!
Yep, you deleted your hand. You deleted your you.
All I did was click it!
You clicked yourself. You fucked off. Now don't delete everybody's zone. Stop it. God fucking damn it. You're gonna need to use one of those hands. You deleted yourself. I don't even see you up here anymore.
Well, I'm here. I don't know. Hi. Look, I don't know this program.
Just stop it. Stop touching everything. Focus on the thing at hand. Now you're the gray player. Just use this hand.
Oh, no.
Oh, I accidentally deleted it.
God damn it!
Alright, I'm just gonna press Control Z until you get your hand back. Don't touch that anymore.
I'm not touching anything!
Also, there's orbs I just can see here.
Orbs? I don't have orbs.
It might be some admin thing. Oh, actually made you Game Master. Up, you're right again.
Are we playing this in some alley in fucking Thailand or something?
Yeah, probably. Okay, let's actually focus on the game. All right, come on.
Okay, sorry. I got
okay, so what's the lands? So you have to do something with the lands.
Okay.
So last time we got distracted 5 minutes ago.
That's right. Shuffle your location cards. Each player in turn will draw a location card and place it on the field face up. The first location may be placed anywhere. So place it like a land, I guess.
So draw a land. Play that fucker. I played the Tokyo Megadome. Okay.
So first one, the next card can be placed on the field in any of the 8 positions around the first card.
What the fuck does that
mean? The
mean?
rest are placed anywhere next. Okay, so
let's put them out here in the middle area. All right.
Okay. Well, I want mine.
Also rotate it so I can actually fucking see it. Or all of us can see it. I don't know. Like, I don't... Wait, how do we do this? E. E or Q?
E was just doing other stuff.
Q.
Oh. Q turns it one way.
And E turns it the other way.
Let him turn it for me. I don't even know what card that is. The 10-day dojo.
What do we do with this? So you put it at positions? Positions matter?
The rest are placed anywhere next to any card on the field.
Are we supposed to have our creatures on the field?
I don't fucking know. It didn't tell me that yet.
Okay, why don't we try wait.
What?
One.
You can apparently play this game by yourself.
So green with circle pictures are locations. Greens with octagons are havens.
Sure.
Which are different. And not supposed to be played through the same thing.
Was yours like... Look, man. I don't have shit about that.
I'm just telling you, okay?
Alright.
Don't
Green
get
card,
defensive.
single picture box, and a singular text box. In top of the text box will be skills necessary, da-da-da, blah, da-da-da-da. Alright, yeah, I got nothing about havens.
Okay, so setting the game up. First, choose an odd number of location cards. You may have as few or as many as you want, but one of each location per player. Choose one item card for each location you have in play.
Okay. Well, I have 7 item cards. In this many locations.
Plot again.
Look, man, you have to know what fucking Princess Ayaka is doing at this very instant. It's very integral to how to play this game.
None of these rules, like, help.
No. There's a reason this game failed.
Okay, wait. Okay, so, alright. Let's try following these basic rules, because apparently, whatever.
Okay.
So, okay.
I'm fine with us figuring this out before actually doing shit, because Jesus Christ.
But no, how about we just do this shit? Okay, so...
We are doing this shit.
So, grid card... Oh, no, this is card types again. Shit.
I'll tell you what. You guide me because there's 3 different rule sets to this fucking game because
Jesus
they
Christ.
change the fucking rules with every expansion.
Would they change the rules that much?
Because Dragon Ball Z!
Okay. Now this is card types again. This is also card types. Where's the thing I'm trying to look for? That's a plot. That's plot. Setting the game. Okay, that's what I wanted. All right.
Yep.
Okay, first choose an odd number of location cards. You may have as many few as you want, but only one of each location per player.
Well, we have 8 each, so...
Is this? Yeah, I'm just gonna put my thing back, land back, which... Okay.
Whatever.
Choose one item card for each location you have in play. You may have multiples of each items, but no more than 3 of any one item. Then choose a Haven card. So I think we have all that stuff in here. We have like 1 Haven card in our actual set of lands.
Oh, okay. So what are we doing?
What I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Next, choose a set of characters. You may have one of each, blah, blah, blah. Now choose as many blue and brown cards as you want, with no more than 3 of one card. Place these on the same pile as your spare characters. This will be your deck. Okay.
Okay, we did that.
All right, we're good there.
Okay. So yes, I in fact have 1 Haven in my pile.
Where's 3A? You have rule. Oh, there's rule card 6 of 20. Okay.
I did huck one in the void earlier, but you fixed everything.
Okay. Now choose as many disasters as it takes to equal the deck with no more than 3 copies in minor disaster. So that's this brown. No.
I have 30, and then I have 30. The orange ones are the disasters. I know that.
Okay, let's flip these over and mark these things because it's going to be important, I'm guessing.
I shuffle these, right?
Yeah, but we'll... Disaster.
An anime disaster.
Sure is. Okay, disaster.
Okay.
Nope. Nope, that's... This is a bad way to present rules text, I'm sorry.
It's a bad way for them to have originally set up the table. Because we're playing at 90-degree angles, and I apologize.
Look, I'm just saying, face like my direction, like towards
I'm working on it. It'd be that way because the top of the cards are there.
Okay.
I'm tapping my animes.
You may add so many disasters you wish. Half the disasters in your deck must be combat disasters. We'll just assume that. We'll assume whoever made these pre-cons made it right, okay?
Well, yes.
Choose as many combat cards as you want. Be careful about adding only plus cards. Whatever. Wait, combat cards aren't the only ones being pulled from this deck.
Right. Okay, go on.
Place your Haven. So that is the one with the octagon.
The octagon.
I've got a Raven's Garage, and so you want to put out your Tendo Dojo.
Yes.
Put that fucker up there.
It's right there.
Okay.
We both put our Havens out?
Yes. Now arrange your locations in any way you see fit. You may place them anywhere so long as they are adjacent to an existing location or haven. So...
These do, so I'm just going to drop them scattershot.
Sure.
Can I make it just like a big maze?
Oh, no. I think the idea is that the haven is a place that your characters can hide in. And you're going to hide, like, fucking, like, traps in, like, these things, I think.
But I'm going to do this.
Like, yeah, like, are we just able to, like, make it like a...
I'm making, like, a Castlevania level.
Yeah, I'm for it.
A Castlevania level full of anime.
And then maybe, like, like this or something.
Are things allowed to just, like, overlap like this?
No. I think
do our things connect?
They're supposed to yes, I think so. But they're supposed to connect, like... Who cares who's is what?
Mine are the ones that I can read. Because they're facing my direction.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Oh, I get an island restaurant.
Oh, man, I want an island restaurant.
Maybe that's part of the game, is you steal restaurants.
Okay. All right, we have arranged our lands and havens.
Okay.
Now let me find this rules card again that I was reading. All right. You place them as long as they're adjacent to an existing location in a haven. If 2 or more players are around, each player must have at least one location that attaches to the overall grid. So they do need to actually touch.
Okay. Well, all of mine are over here.
Now shuffle. Okay. Ooh. Now shuffle your items and place one face down under each of your locations with players taking turns. Items are. Oh man! How to Kill People. That book from that cop thing from Tank Police.
Oh.
It's one of my items. Sick. All right. That's an item I recognize. So I guess we. This 100.
Presumably this is easier when you're playing with actual cards.
I don't know. This is pretty easy, but this is also kind of dumb.
Well, yes. It's like setting prizes in Pokemon. Does my Haven get one too, or?
I believe so.
Because if it does, I don't have enough.
Oh, really? Then I have too many items. Or do I not? Oh.
I only have 7 items and then 8 things.
Here, you can have this. No, you can have one of my items.
Can I?
Sure. Why not? Knock yourself out.
All right.
You have more locations?
I have 8 total.
I have 8 total as well. Okay.
I don't know if I'm setting my things under my cards.
Oh, Christ.
What?
Next, shuffle your disasters and place a minimum of 2 disasters face down under each location.
You know what? Since I'm not giving a shit about what the locations are.
Yeah, that's a smart approach. Yeah, just like take the locations out and we'll figure it out later. You know? We just have to make sure that we're not accidentally covering.
That's mine.
Wait.
This one here is mine.
Okay.
Anime is full of disasters.
Is this my location?
Yes, because you can read it.
And this is your item or is this mine?
Well, can you read it?
Yes.
Is the card okay? Then yes, that's yours.
All right. So you place 2 disasters face down on each one. Guess they just become a pile of 3. Don't shuffle it.
I'm not trying to. This card is literally intersecting another one.
Whoa. What the fuck?
And I picked it up and thank you. Is this one mine or is that one yours? That one's mine. If I can read it. Okay, got it. You know what this is.
Yeah. Two. And once it's in a pile, you should be able to see that there's a 3.
Yep, that's what I'm.
Supposed to be taking turns. I don't see why it would fucking matter.
I don't give a shit because.
Well, it's more sense because it's face down. Who does it fucking matter? You know.
The deep strategery of what the.
Or I wonder if we're supposed to be like putting like disasters under each other's locations.
No, I think you said to put under ours.
Under each location.
Yeah.
Each location. Let's say under your location.
You sure?
Yeah, it just says under each location. Does it matter? Like,
let me consult my rules.
Like, I don't think it actually matters though, because like, who can tell what disaster is what? You know?
I can't. I don't know. Most
scare...
of these shows.
Well, I meant more the sense like it's not like we're deliberately constructing
a
deck here.
I agree.
So
Also, yeah, it's random anyway. So, okay.
I'm trying to find this next rules card, and I'm having a hard time finding it. Oh, because this thing is shuffled. Great. 720. Now shuffle your deck and draw 7 cards.
My deck is the combat pile?
No, the deck pile. Which is the equipment and actions.
I have to hit search to make sure that's what this is. Oh, I never actually... Did I combine those ever?
Supposed to.
This is all just actions. So, yeah, that's part of my...
Actions and equipment.
Actions are the ones that are like 2 cards split in half, right? It's like split cards.
Not all of them, but yeah, some of them. No, those are combat. Those are combat. Split cards are combat. You want blue and the ones with the little wrench in the upper left.
Blue and little wrenches. Okay, I have those. But the combat is separate from that.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think combat, everybody can draw from combat. Each person's combat. It's weird.
Okay.
So you have a
deck.
deck.
I have 30 cards here.
I have 27 for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay, so we each shuffle.
Okay. So we draw 7 from that?
Draw 7, yes.
Okay, what about the rest of these?
And then shuffle the remaining disasters you didn't place onto locations into your deck.
After I draw 7?
Yeah.
Do I have a hand?
That is your hand that you're drawing your 7.
Well, I mean, do I have a hand that I can put somewhere you can't see my cards?
Yes, the thing near where your body is.
Okay. My body. My body. I think I just lost a card into the void.
Landed right here. Oh,
okay.
Right here.
Okay, cool. I'm doing this at an angle.
It's actually hard to put stuff in your hand.
Isn't there like a draw button? Right click?
Yeah, there is, but I accidentally drew it as 7 individually, and then...
It even flips over when you draw it, so...
And put all the remaining disasters into your deck. Shuffle it.
There's a lot of setup for this game. Jesus.
Well, it says, quote unquote, the stage is set.
Well, great. There's just still a lot of setup to get to this point.
Yes, it is. Okay. It says, this, okay, turn order. To start, roll a dice or flip coins. The roller flip decides which steps...
I have no
whether to do the steps first or let the opponent... So who goes first?
How about the biggest anime fan goes first?
All right, I go first. Discard. If you more than 7 cards in hand, discard down to 7. Okay, I've never seen that rule before.
I have 7.
I also have 7. Oh well, it's whoever goes first does this. So it's like Magic, like turn based, where it only goes. So you don't have to discard. Wouldn't have to discard now. I would.
Okay.
Equip. You may play 1.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to recover my things. So. Hold up. I never covered my things again. Keep talking.
Or do we actually? Just no.
Because he's supposed to be under stuff.
Yes. Oh wait, no, we actually do all of these steps at the same time. It's just that we go in order during these steps.
Okay.
So we have one concurrent turn and just take turns during each step.
Okay.
So
in Magic terms, you untap, then I untap, then you upkeep, then I upkeep.
Yes, essentially, yes.
Okay.
So equip. You may play 1 equipment or 1 enhancement, 1 global, and 1 equipment and 1 creature card per turn. Are we just allowed to play any of these 6 creatures that it's hanging out on the right?
I don't know what those are.
Creatures? I mean, there are. We have creatures, and then we have like extra characters in our deck.
Okay. What do the extra characters do?
They're extra. Like, okay, look at it this way. Look at like
Are these ones on the field? Is what I'm asking.
No, they are in like a secondary creature hand, I think.
Okay.
I think.
We're learning a lot about anime. Zooming in on these hot anime babes and handsome anime dudes.
I don't know. I think they're a separate hand.
What is the goal of this game?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Is it to be the biggest anime fan?
No, technically it says it's to control everything on board. So I guess it plays like a tactics thing. So I think this is like treat these 6 as being like legend, like commander creatures, where they're like, okay, there's a separate creature zone where you always have these 6, but you can draw other creatures out of your deck. Okay.
Okay.
And you can play these only once, though, I think. But if they die... Okay. And, okay. So, you may play 1 enhancement, 1 global, and 1 equipment, and 1 creature card per turn. So I guess I'll play... Alright, this is really confusingly written rules text. So I guess I'll play a creature at my haven. Then you can play a creature at your haven.
Okay.
Then you can play and equip a global effect. Or...
Well, I'm going to put this lady on any of my land things, locations.
It does not say.
Well, I'm going to put it there.
Oh, I think, no, you put it on your haven. I'm sorry.
Okay, well then.
I think. Then you can put...
Okay.
You can put then a equipment on your creature...
Character.
For
the love of God, use the correct terminology.
An enhancement, a global, and an equipment.
Alright, an enhancement is...
So an enhancement's like an aura.
Wrench?
No, those wrenches are equipment.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this laser pistol to this girly girl.
So, do we take turns doing like this?
Yeah. So I play an equipment, you play equipment. I play a global, you play a global.
So I can do an enchantment there, or I can have to do an equipment?
You do equipment, I guess.
Enhancement, sorry.
No, equipment.
Okay. Well, I've got a van.
Alright, equip your lady with a van.
Alright. So just like that?
Yes.
Alright.
Well,
it lets that lady carry up to 5 characters in their equipment. The characters may equip from the van without returning to Haven. I don't know what that means.
That sounds like... I think you can only equip at the Haven, though none of this rules text says that.
Okay, good to know.
I'm guessing. You know, we're gonna have to a certain degree, after a certain point, we're gonna have to make this up in order to have it make sense. You know.
No, house rules. I have 96 quick rules, and it says for Haven, see below.
You may move all of your characters currently outside of the Haven up to their movement limit. They may move individually or party together with no more than 4 in any one party. You only have 6 characters outside the Haven at any one time. If moving in a party, its movement is limited to its slowest character. Neither player may stop on another location's Haven without permission, or stop on a destroyed location, or stop on a planetary and or dimension location without the necessary symbols.
A lot of this sounds like it has rules from later expansions that is like, oh, by the way, dimensions are a thing now.
Rules number 9.
I have little scans of the rule book with the Pioneer Entertainment logo at the bottom.
And those aren't any better or more helpful than what we've got here?
I just found these ones.
Okay, try that. How short is it?
Step 3. Ani-Mayhem is a game of flexibility and choice.
Great.
Okay.
Because we're at, like, the play. Like, what is our rules for playing now? Because
Okay, I'm just making sure. Stuff your items. Place 1. Did that. Shuffle your disaster. 2 underneath. Did that. Activate up to 4 characters by placing them face down in front of you.
Okay, that's different than what we're doing right now.
Okay, should we do that then?
Okay, so I guess we just pick from these 4 doodly-doos. And then we play out a creature anyways.
Let me double check this. I'm so sorry. Okay. We placed all our thingies. Did that. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that anime. I'll take this one because I know about it.
I legitimately can't find rules card number 9.
Well, I've got the official rules here.
Okay, the rules are now on you because I cannot find rules card number 9.
Gotcha. Apparently, the other characters also go into your deck.
Yeah, because if you can have extra characters in your deck.
Yes. Which one is my deck?
The one you should have labeled as your deck.
Well, stuff moves.
Like how we're playing at both one angle and another angle and yet another angle.
Yep. Work in progress. Okay. Shuffle your disasters. This is a scan, so it's an image and I clicked it. Okay, you are ready to play. Each player in turn performs the following phases.
Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar.
So I think it... Alright, so each player in turn. Alright, okay, so discard. You may discard any cards in your hand that you don't want. Are there any cards in your hand you don't want?
No, I'm good.
Okay, same. Players take turns drawing 1 card at a time each from their draw piles until they have as many power cards as they have locations. I have 8, so I guess I draw a card.
Power cards? Which ones are power cards?
The deck. Your main deck, not your disasters.
Oh, so you draw. So you draw to 8. Okay, I gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Now it is the maintenance step. Any disaster drawn during reload comes into play on the location to the top and right of the grid relative to the player who drew it.
What?
Any disaster drawn during the reload comes into play on the location to the top and right of the grid relative to the player who drew it. So my top right would be this one.
Okay, so I just drew another disaster. That would be the towed vehicle. Do I just put this on top of this fucking thing, or what?
No, it's in play. I'm sorry, if any player draws a disaster, then we stop drawing cards. I didn't draw a disaster, so...
I drew a disaster.
Okay. So now it goes to the top right of the grid relative to you. Okay.
It goes, like...
Sure.
Right here. What does it do when it's up there?
That's what I'm reading. It moves a number of locations equal to its movement score. So what's its movement score?
No number on it. It says discard nearest non-flying vehicle. There's no movement score on it.
We may have an issue with these rules. Let me find what card things mean. Maybe that one doesn't have I think like certain character ones have movement scores.
This is like just a disaster, but it's not a disaster plus or whatever or dead.
Okay, so then that's probably fine. Okay. We'll move down each row of the grid and then over 1 row left like reading Japanese.
What? Does that really say that?
Yes. In parentheses, like reading Japanese. Location is brought into play on counts as 1 point of movement, or if it has no movement, which yours does, to the nearest characters that can be reached with a normal movement pattern.
But there's none here because we haven't played out creatures yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
What happens to it? Does it just vanish? Does it go? Does it fizzle?
I don't know how disasters work. Look, there's no example game here. This is us figuring out the rules with no example game.
So I guess it just fizzles.
Most games when they teach you how to play, it's like, by the way, here's how the game works.
So I'm guessing this just fizzles then, because it has nothing to move towards to cause a disaster. Right?
I don't understand what you do with disasters anyway.
I think they all have like kind of like effects, they are like effects that it resolve. Like this says discard nearest non-flying vehicle.
Okay.
So there's no nearest non-flying vehicle on the board because we don't have anything played out on the board. So those?
Does my van count as a vehicle?
Not in play.
I know, I'm just wondering if it counts as a vehicle.
Yes.
Are you sure? It has nothing saying that it's a vehicle other than it happens to be a van.
Look, motherfucker. If we're going to get through this.
I'm aware,
don't rules lawyer me on that. Come on.
I'm just like, I need to know if there's a thing that I need to know about each card's like fucking frame.
I don't believe so. I don't believe there's a frame.
I mean, that's the fucking case for these land things, locations.
That is a good point. Does it have like a weird, like, I don't know, like blocky thing around it? Like I got a equipment. No, that's all equipment.
It's got a jagged border.
No, that's just equipment in general. Does it have a requirement in driving?
No, but it has a movement.
Oh wait,
score.
Does it say vehicle on the bottom of it? Because there's a little thing on mine that says vehicle police.
No.
Then it's probably not.
So my van is not a vehicle.
That is fucking confusing as shit. Okay, so I guess this disaster just fucks off to a discard pile.
Is there a discard pile?
I don't know. Presumably. Things can die, right?
Okay. A vehicle is any piece of equipment that will carry characters. Characters in a vehicle... Oh god, it's banding.
Oh no. Not banding. So yes, you do have a vehicle. And
yes.
But none of us have one in play on the battlefield. But it says discard. Is discard the same thing as destroy?
Let me find a glossary. Hold on.
Because it says discard nearest non-flying vehicle. Does nearest include our hands?
I'm going to go off my old magic knowledge and say that discard in this instance means in play.
Okay.
But I have to look up a glossary because Jesus Christ.
Look, I think we need to just accept... We need to start improvising to a certain degree because otherwise we will never make any progress with this game.
Okay.
Like, I'm with you that hopefully a glossary would say it, but on the other hand, we've not even gone through turn 0.
This is correct.
So what's next after we do the draw and then play disasters drawn?
I'm going to refine the page.
Just gonna assume this thing vanishes. Bloop.
And a disaster without an item on a location picks up an item at the location it is at and moves now.
But the items are...
I don't think you're supposed to know that.
Know what?
Because you're not tell me not to peek at the cards under the
Fuck,
thing.
whatever. Don't look, I'm putting anything on it. So it takes an item.
I'm so close to hitting that flip table button, I'm not going to fucking
Don't do it.
I'm not! I'm just saying!
Alright, so, okay, so disaster picks it up, and then what? It moves.
It moves now.
So,
but your thing, I don't think it can move.
Okay, so it just goes under here? Or it vanishes?
Disasters affect or attack characters at locations they land on now, but they do not take items at their new locations yet.
So, okay, but what if there's no creature, like no characters there? What happens then?
It attacks the location?
How is a towed vehicle doing attack the location? It's a fucking...
Look, I'm reading the fucking rules.
I know, I'm just asking. I don't understand.
If a disaster is on a location with items where there are characters with items, the disaster will attack the weakest character with items first.
This one's like more like an instant than like an enemy creature.
Disasters without items will stop their movement to attack characters only if the characters have items. Disasters with items will not stop to movement to attack characters. Characters can attack a moving disaster.
I wonder if that only counts for like major disasters, which like disasters with the exclamation mark, the D. They got that D. You know?
It doesn't say anything about major disasters here.
Because this is just a D. Like, major disasters, the one with the exclamation mark, are the ones that are, like, creatures. This is, like, an effect. Like, look at it. Look at this thing. It is a destroy nearest non-flying vehicle. How can this move? It can't fight anything because it's an effect.
Those animes are having a lovely time at that thing.
But their car is getting towed, and that sucks.
Yes. Yeah.
So, I'm guessing that this basically says, hey, these disasters go off, and then if there's nothing nearby to do it, it just fizzles. You know? Whereas the other ones move around like
Or
creatures.
does it hang out on that location?
I mean, and then something can trigger it later?
There's nothing saying that it goes away.
Okay, well, which do you want to interpret it as?
I guess we leave it on the location.
Okay, I'll put it under the pile.
But that doesn't make sense because it is worded like a one-time effect.
Yeah, but there are one-time effects already in the disasters we put down in here.
All right, here we go. Disasters are either minor or major and combat or non-combat.
Okay. This is minor.
Combat disasters have attack and defense abilities. You must fight them to defeat them. Non-combat disasters are discarded after they complete the effect stated in their text box. Non-combat disasters do not steal items.
Okay, so this guy just immediately
So yeah, it's
fizzles.
just a random instant that happens.
So it just fizzles and it gets discarded because there's nothing it can affect.
Yeah, sure. There's just a tow truck fucking going around.
Oh, nothing to pick up. Whoopsies, whoops. Okay. All right, so we went through that part. We've gotten through the draw card step. All right, we're to a great start.
We got through maintenance. Okay.
This game sucks.
Yeah. There are a lot of other good games we're going to hopefully play. Just saying. Okay, equip step. This is when you play cards that help your characters. What do I do anything with the characters I have that are face down?
Yeah, are we supposed to have these like played out or something?
It doesn't say anything about it.
Like, are they supposed to be like out there just going like, yo? Yo.
Characters face down. All right, they're just face down in front of us. Okay, this is when you play cards that help your characters. You can play one each of the following types of cards from hand if you have them. Equipment, enhancement, or global. Play equipment card or enhancements on any character. You don't have to play them on the same character.
Okay. For what is the next step? Is there like a play creature
I'm still reading this. Play globals to the side of the field. This affect all your characters unless otherwise stated. You may also activate additional characters up to 6 or place havens now. Then the step after that is you move. You take characters up to a number of locations equal to the character's movement score.
And then what happens when they get to a location?
You can move any of your up to 6 activated characters onto or off the field from either the bottom and right or bottom and left. Okay. Of your own locations or okay. Okay, so you can put them on the field to your bottom left or bottom right or your haven.
Okay, and then havens.
Characters must re-enter the field from the same location at which they left. It takes 1 point of movement to move a character onto or off of the field. A party of characters is limited to the movement of the slowest character in the party.
Okay, so let's try.
I don't know how parties work.
Okay, it's banding. So let's for education purposes, let's just move one creature here onto the field somewhere.
But
Bam.
You gotta equip your creatures first.
But there's no creatures on yet to equip.
But these are creatures. They're just not.
Oh, you can equip them face down?
I don't know. It doesn't say you can't.
Okay, I'll give Kiyome the Mihoshi's laser pistol. That's implausible.
Yeah, they're from the same anime. They're partners. I know that one.
She's gun.
She picked it up.
Okay.
And then it says I can play more dudes.
Okay, so I play her and I move her onto the field. Bam! She's on the haven. I've got a gun. What up? What up? I'm a gun. I got a gun. I'm a cop.
Okay.
Space.
Which ones are global effects? They're the lightning bolts?
I believe
Are they
so. They're the blue
chevron?
ones. Yeah, they're the ones with the blue ones with like. Yeah.
I'm going to look at my fucking cards because I don't know.
I believe, yeah, the blue ones with lightning bolts or chevrons are globals? For instance.
I don't know. This is very confusing.
Yes.
We're not going to get through this.
We'll try.
We're trying, but
We'll just play out
Right.
something.
well,
Like
I'm
if you
gonna
don't
give this lady the van.
thick.
Can you do that?
Yeah, sure, it's an equipment. Why not?
Okay, and then I guess they go on the field.
Sure.
Hold on, how do you attach things to things?
You can joint it, or you can. I think if you highlight all of them, you can right-click the group and then.
But I don't want. I want the van underneath the anime.
Okay, so you can click joint and then joint the two together. Like, damn. Wait, no. Does that work?
No.
I mean, if you grab the two together, you can actually.
Yeah, I getcha.
Yeah.
But what happens when I put it on a thing?
Good question. I just put it slightly to the side.
Okay. Well, I've got those now.
Okay. So what's next? We've moved on to the field.
Okay, we've gone to the move step. Okay.
We've gone through the move step.
We haven't though, because you can move up to the number of locations equal to the
But
character's
it
movement
costs
score in any direction.
one move to move onto the battlefield. Like you can
Yeah,
only...
but I've got 3, and then I'm in a van, so I can move 3 more.
Oh. Okay.
Because it says movement plus 3, I guess.
I guess I'm gonna stand still and just figure out what the hell the next steps are.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm driving to.
So what do we? You just drove to this fucking girls' high school in your van and just crashed into the side of it. Like, what up?
Oh, stop flipping. I'm just flipping. I don't know what these do. I'm reading. Don't read my animes. So can I move more on there? Can I just put
I think it was like one at a time, right?
I don't think it said that.
Did it?
I'm checking. Hold on. Take turns moving characters up to a number of locations equal to the character's movement score in any direction. It doesn't say anything about limiting. So why can't I just put all my animes up there?
Why don't we do one at a time just so we can figure out what the hell we're just to do first?
How about you just put your fucking animes on the fucking board?
Look, I wanted to figure out how it works first. I don't want to overcomplicate things.
No, we're overcomplicating this. Because not having things on the field complicated the shit out of it a second ago, remember?
I'm just thinking about how this works in like real life. Like even with the cards not actually sticking on top of each other, like having this many cards sitting on the damn field sounds confusing. You know?
I have some of these cards, and they're also very slick cards.
Because like you have 2 disasters, an item, a land, and then you can have multiple creatures up on the same like thing. And then they can have equipment on them or enhancements. It just like makes like a pile, you know?
Yeah.
Like, look at this garbage.
No more.
Like, you think you have to, like, lift shit up to read what's going on?
Yep. Do you want to know what the next step is?
Absolutely.
Scavenge. If your character, this is in parentheses, have the skills listed on the location they are now on, they may scavenge the location.
What happens?
Turn over the top disaster under the location. Combat if necessary. If you defeat the disaster, discard it. If you wish to stop scavenging, simply declare so now. Do you want to scavenge or do you want to stop scavenging?
So if you have a type...
So if it has a word on the text boxes, the same as the location.
Okay, so, alright, I got one here.
Okay. Do you have one that matches?
Yes, I have a police that's sitting on this police ×2. And the location has its own attack and defense. I didn't know location.
Okay, so that is a disaster that you have to fight now.
No, but it's a location, not a disaster.
Wait, what?
The location has an attack and defense. Look at the space pirate Ryoko's hideout.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Is this in case?
Staring at it.
So is this if like the disaster attacks the location can fight back?
Police ×2 or Streetwise ×2 or Ryoko. So you have to have police ×2
Wait, you
or
have to
Streetwise ×2
Oh.
or you have to be Ryoko.
So
I think is what that means.
So okay, so police ×2 won't flip it.
You only have police 1?
Yeah, they only have police 1.
It says police up top, but then the bottom it says police.
I mean,
well, it says Land's partner in the AD police, or is that just part of flavor text?
that's just flavor text. The actual like the type stuff is the thing in the upper box.
Okay.
Because if you look at this guy on the left here. He's got an investigation ×2 on his box.
Okay, so he's not police enough.
He is not police enough. He is only mildly police.
Okay. So I guess you can't scavenge that one.
Sure. Okay.
Can any of your other things?
No. Negative. What about yours?
I'm reading.
Going on over.
That's a Haven. Student and mech or student and tech or teacher.
Student and seduction. Nope. Lexi student.
Flying or climbing or martial arts.
No.
Nope.
Nope, you got nothing.
Now, I'm realizing that I now have to pay attention to all of the things and then also all of my guys and what they have to play this accurately.
Yes. Yes, sir.
This sounds fucking miserable.
yes, it does. Do we just want to turn limit ourselves here and see how many turns we can actually get through this? Like five turns? We're through 1.
Sure.
Like I'm feeling like I'm understanding how this game works vaguely
now.
Yeah,
it's kind of roguelike-y in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, kind of. Like, 'cause you're just there's a strategy layer that I'm seeing to this, but the strategy seems really obnoxious and like it would take forever to set up. So, okay, what's the next step?
That's the end of the turn.
Really?
Yeah.
So, okay, here's a question. I've noticed that there was no text about our dudes actually fighting. Do we only fight disasters?
You have to fight each other or disasters, apparently, because it also gives me a combat thing here.
So if I land,
you either have to physically fight or you have to charm the other person, and they encounter anytime characters encounter disasters or other characters.
So that's if like a disaster gets either flipped up and starts roaming, we fight, or if our two dudes meet, they fight, or if we try to scavenge, we have to fight whatever disaster rolls up underneath there.
I don't know what's up with that fucking spaceship, man.
Oh, what do you mean? The Ryoki spaceship?
Yeah.
One of your creatures in your deck is a Ryoki, I'm pretty sure. Like I saw
No, it's Ryoko, because they're different.
No, the spaceship is Ryoki.
Yes, but you have to be Ryoko to do that, because Ryoko is the pirate lady from that anime.
Yes, but if you look at the spaceship you have up here, you have Ryoki ship, and it transforms Ryoki the cabot.
Right.
So if you have Ryoki the cabot can turn into Ryoki the ship.
Right, but that's not Ryoko.
No. I'm saying that if you have in your deck a Ryoki.
Yes, I get that. Presumably one of us has a Ryoko card.
That can pull out that Ryo... No. Presumably one of us has a Ryoki that can turn into ship.
Yes, which would presumably be me because it was in my deck.
Presumably. Where you see Ryo... Oh, you mean for this land. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, certain lands have, like, certain, like, type-specific things. Like, this is, like... Yeah. Okay, so we...
You need a Bagul to activate that one, or whatever the fuck it's...
So I guess we draw... Oh, again?
You discard any cards you don't want. And then, yeah, you draw back up to 8, I guess.
Oh, I drew a disaster.
Oh, no.
So it goes into the upper left of the zone.
That was the upper right.
Right, sure. So does that mean, like, on the lands, like, as we set it up? Or is there supposed to be, like, an invisible grid here? Like, you can move off the grid? You know?
It moves like you would move reading Japanese.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, okay, so you see the lands here, how we have this weird Castlevania setup, right?
Yeah, we did all
But with these empty squares, do those also count?
I assume it goes No, I think it's just it goes down to the next one as far left as it can go.
Okay, so it goes here.
And then it goes down one or whatever, like reading Japanese.
So we'll go here, and then we'll go 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it blows up itself
and one random item or equipment at the location that it stops on.
So if there was a creature here that was equipped, it would destroy that. But otherwise, it destroys the item that's at the bottom of this location.
Does it?
Yes, because it says destroy one random item or equipment at the location that it stops on. Because there's an item you have at the bottom of your item.
Yeah.
So you pull that fucker out, and that shit's wrecked. Now you have to pull that out of the pile that's down there. How do you do the glass thing?
What glass thing?
You have the looking.
I right-clicked and it's searched because it's stacked up as 3 cards down there.
Wait, right-click and search is a thing? Search.
Yeah.
That.
Right, it has to be a deck.
Oh, I see. Okay. These fuckers get discarded.
You blew up my power orb.
You'll put that in your discard pile. Now we're going to get to the point of pulling anything out of our discard piles, I'm guessing. All right. So then
Does it just stop, or do I keep drawing my cards?
I think it says you stop when we just draw a disaster, right? That's what the one rule said.
Well, I'm confused how drawing. Do we take turns drawing, actually?
Yes. Right? Yes.
Okay.
So I don't draw.
Take turns drawing one card at a time, each from their draw pile until they have as many.
Sure. So.
And then you drew a disaster, so it stopped immediately.
Yeah, so I immediately stopped drawing.
So now you do maintenance.
Okay.
Do you want to play any dudes?
I'm going to say no, just because I want to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do with the dudes I already have out.
Okay.
Because what if you have a Wrath of God? Oh my god.
Then do equip.
Okay, so then we do equip. I guess I'll equip this robot slave. Not even joking to this guy. This guy looks like he wants a robot slave.
That dude looks like a creeper.
Hey, he looks like the kind of guy that wants a robot slave. Look at a robot slave.
I made it look like Sailor Moon because I'm kind of into that.
Okay, so we get equipped. Then what?
You move up to your movement shit, which is the little snowflakey looking thing, the third one down on your character stats.
One down.
That looks like 3 prong things and then 3 other prong things next to it, like butterfly wings or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, is there anything... God, because you have to look at what you actually want to move to, because, like... I guess I'll move my guy in his robot slave.
Hold on, I have to read this card, because it has 2 fucking numbers for the stat. Super strength off Earth, except when drunk. Use first state and strength skill 2 of 3 turns. Every third turn has had a bit too much to drink. Use second state and no strength skill. Okay.
Fuck? That's weird conditional. I guess I get that.
He's an anime who drinks. Okay.
So I've moved my dude up to here, and then he and his robot slave are here.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
And then I guess I'm gonna move my guy here.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I don't know what scavenging actually does. I don't know how we actually get more stuff.
So scavenging. If I'm getting this right, is I pull up the top disaster from here, and I have to fight it. Or if it's an instant one, it just goes off. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try scavenging this location because I have investigate 1.
Okay, but if you beat the disaster,
you get the item that's on the location.
You what?
You get the item that's on the location.
Okay.
Because there's an item that we put at the bottom of every location.
Yes, but to what end?
Fighting?
Yes, but
what is the actual end condition for winning this?
It doesn't list one. You know how most games have a goal of the game or whatever?
Yeah, because those on the abbreviated rules I was reading, they said the objective is to control everything. So it's to have every item, or the majority of the items. Is that right?
I'm looking for how to win. It doesn't have it. Let me open these HTML rules from 1996. How to win. Let's just win. Win.
Or the win.
Well, that's an optional way to play. These are optional rules.
With the optional rules to win, or the ones with win conditions?
Yes.
What? Really?
This is a description of all the animes featured.
Not very helpful.
In case you happen to want to know the plot of Bubblegum Crisis.
Which I already know. You don't have to tell me.
That's great. Apparently, that's only 14 years out from happening.
Bubblegum Crisis is
2030 AD. That's coming up.
pretty good.
No, this doesn't actually give you a condition to win the game.
So, I might be assuming too much here, but my understanding
Okay.
is that you're supposed to get the majority of, you have the majority of the items on all the locations. You know
Okay.
You know what I mean? You've claimed, there's no more items in any of the locations. All of them are claimed, and you have the majority.
So each location has 2 disasters on it.
Yes, sir.
So you have to fight through 2 disasters to get to the item?
I think so. So, for example, this disaster I hit is code vehicle, and I don't have any vehicle, so it actually destroys your fucking van.
Right.
Your van just got fucked.
Okay. You towed my van. Okay, sure.
And this.
But I still don't know what my intent and goal is. I'm just kind of wandering a board and not doing anything.
I think you're literally just wandering the board to locations your creature can access.
Am I supposed to fight you?
In a degree. Okay, so half the stuff on the board are on my side of the board and has items and disasters, right? So,
okay.
And all these locations have conditional things about who can actually interact with it. So I think the thing is that we should hopefully have a mix of creatures that can interact with all the different locations and hopefully get the majority of items. So the whole thing is that every location should be pillaged of all items, and then whoever has the most items claimed at the end of the game wins. So the reason why you would be fighting me is, one, to take items from creatures. Take items from my creatures or get to my area to take my items. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
It does.
It sucks, but yes, I think that's how this works.
To experience more of these and other exciting worlds of Japanese animation, check your local retailer for videos from Anime Go, P Anime, and Viz Video on VHS and Laserdisc. I don't know. I don't know. Let's play Pokemon.
Hold on, no, we have to finish this. We have to get through 5 turns. Come on, all right.
We're not even through the second turn. Fucking.
All right, well, come on. Let's give this a shot. Okay, so I hit another disaster. That's all players shuffle their hands back into draw piles and redraw. Or are we only allowed to beat 1 disaster at a time?
It doesn't say.
That would sound more reasonable to me, because otherwise, what if you had 2 instant disasters? You just immediately get the item underneath. You know? You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Wait, hold on.
I mean...
Okay, item cards have a point on them.
Right.
Which...
Oh,
it says... Okay, items are the point. They're valuable for the abilities they bestow, plus at the end of the game, whoever has the most wins.
Okay.
But... So how did you get to the end of the game?
No more items left to claim? Once you have all the items off the board...
Okay.
There's no more point of going around. At which point, like, I guess that's game over.
So, okay.
So you would have to move creatures to each and every location here, including the havens, and claim via a creature with a compatible type to scavenge the item from that location.
But you can't scavenge on a haven.
Why is there an item down there? Then? Are we not supposed to put an item down
because
there?
You told me to put items under everything.
Well, look, man, interpretation is hard. So,
all right. Well, let me look at my characters.
I think the disaster resolved and destroyed your van. Oops, sorry. So I think you can only interact with one disaster at a time. I could investigate this thing, or use my investigation to get here. I face one disaster, and there's another disaster underneath that I'd have to get through to get the item. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think that's how this works.
So, okay. So you did your turn then, I guess? Is it my turn to do this turn?
I guess. Are we allowed to do this with each of our creatures? Like, do we have to do this for each and every one each time?
It does not say.
I think you move... This is just me making stuff up now. I think what you do is you just move as much as you fucking want.
I mean, okay.
Or move all of the creatures that you have in play, that is.
Well, I want to move this guy here then.
Okay. You want to scavenge it?
Yes.
Can you scavenge it?
I think so.
Land.
It's stuck on it.
Priest or genius or keys or martial arts and strength ×2.
It has to be martial arts and strength ×2. Well, he came off of the Tendo Dojo, which says one character from this haven may add the martial arts skill.
Okay, sure, yeah. No, yeah.
So I guess he's an anime now, that's martial arts and strong.
Yep. So when it says one character from this haven, do they actually mean like one character that you control? Because that's your
guess
haven?
It's that came off of that haven, as far as I can tell.
Oh, okay. So if you just touch it, you get it?
I think they have to enter the field from that, maybe?
Maybe. Okay, so yeah, try challenging the disaster, I guess.
Okay, so I take the disaster, the first one off here?
Yeah, and just flip it. Oh,
I got a big bug.
It's a fight disaster, so...
Alright, so we got to figure out how combat works now.
God, yeah, you're right. That's a big bug.
Okay, basic party / disaster combat. Disaster without charm.
Okay.
We'll try to make this simple. Our party consists of Little Wushu, Nene, Rumanoya, Ryoki, Cabot, and Pichen. Pichen has a dry and battle suit enhancement, Nene has a control cube equipment.
This is not the simplest way of doing things.
Let me look for on this actually just combat, because I think that's specifically a party. That's the banding rules.
Oh, so that is not combat. Simple at all.
Combat, either physical or charm, can occur at any time characters encounter disasters or other characters. If you are in the same location as a combat disaster, it does not have an item, it will attack you. Okay, so that is attacking my enemy.
Wait, a location that does not
Because they're on the same location. I flipped it over and there's a big
But it said that does not have an item? Well, you're investigating. Okay, so that triggers it. Okay, no, that's fine.
Right.
So you're fighting it. So how does that work?
That's what I'm reading. If you are in the same location as a combat disaster that does not have an item, it will attack you. Okay, but there's an item in the field. Does it mean the character doesn't have the item or the area doesn't have the item?
I think it's if the area doesn't have the item, but I think that's only if those are like the random disasters off the top of the deck.
Okay, attack and defense are simultaneous, so combat.
Okay.
Disaster will attack the weakest character carrying an item first. He doesn't have an item.
Yep.
If no or multiple characters have item, disaster will attack the weakest character, determined by defense, then attack, then energy, then movement. So he's the only guy. So
that's fucking complicated.
Choose one character to receive a combat card. Draw one card from your combat deck and give it to that character. Well, I guess which one's my combat deck? Is it this one?
The one with the double head red ones.
Okay. So I give it to my character.
Sure.
I didn't even look what the card did, but that's hard to read.
Reduce your defense by -2 or... What's the other side say?
Reduce your charm?
Charm by -2?
Wait. Okay.
Okay.
Up to 3 characters can attack a minor disaster, and 4 can attack a major disaster. Total all the attacker's damage scores and subtract the defender's defense score. The remaining number is the damage the defender takes. The damage is cumulative only for each combat. If a character takes damage equal to its basic defense score, it is bonked. Put the character off the field by the globals. Your next turn, you can put it back in your hand. No more than 7 cards in your hand, however. If the character takes twice its basic defense and damage in one attack, it is killed and must be discarded. Combat continues until the characters are all gone, the disaster is defeated, or the characters run away. If you want to run away from a combat, just say so. Your opponent gets one last unanswered attack. Your characters must... Are you controlling the bug?
No, I think that's if we're doing person-to-person combat. It's just saying that the NPC here, quote-unquote, gets one last attack on your dude by running away.
Okay.
So this guy looks pretty strong, because I think he has an exclamation mark makes him a major disaster.
Okay, well, I put a combat on my guy.
Yeah, and these all look actually bad.
Does that mean the bad effect happens to my guy, or it happens to that guy?
I think
Does it do both, or?
Nope. I think it's just yet another random effect. So I think that's your dude gets -2 because he just got fucking knee slammed.
But does it get it to the defense? Because it's okay. Because one is combat, one is charm, and this is, I guess, a combat.
So your dude got -2 to his defense of 2. He's defense.
No, it's a defense of 5 because he's not drunk.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I thought he went up when he was.
So
drunk.
he's a 3.
Okay. And he deals 5. Your 3.
Okay, and then I deal 5 to his 4.
So your dude gets bonked and it gets destroyed.
No, he just goes over here.
Yeah.
And comes back. Come back.
Well, yeah, but that's what bonk refers to. Whatever.
Yes, and with that, and this also gets killed.
And where's the item that was underneath in the other disaster?
It's right there. The thing. That's
oh, we moved it to the left, right? I say. So this gets discard. Where's your discard pile?
Over here in the corner.
Where's the land that was here?
That's a good question. That is a good question, Rega Man. Oh, what was this? Okay.
Right. So I guess if you have another creature or another character go there, they have to face another disaster underneath. And if they beat that, they might be able to get the item. Okay. All right. Draw step? Or do you want to move another creature?
I don't want to move another creature.
Let's draw a card.
Okay. So you draw a thing, I guess? Because we do one at a time.
Yep, I draw.
And you're the big anime fan.
I drew a disaster.
Okay.
I immediately stopped drawing.
Yeah, I stopped.
Oh shit, it's a SWAT team.
Okay.
Got moved for 3.
Moves 3. And meet
The
your
left.
guy.
Oh shit, he's gonna fuck up my guy and his robot slave.
You can discard all weapons to defeat without a fight. If you have no weapons, enjoy combat.
Enjoy combat.
You have to enjoy this, Zorak.
I don't have any weapons. Does a tank count as a weapon? No, it's a vehicle.
I think it means maybe a weapon he has? Either way, you have to enjoy combat, so have fun.
Okay, I will enjoy combat. Alright, so...
Are you enjoying combat?
I'm gonna draw a combat card. Combat!
Mortal Kombat.
Add 2 to your attack and defense. Sure. My dude just got a 6-5 now.
Is that Freddie Mercury on the top? I can't make out the image,
Kind of?
but it looks kind of like Freddie Mercury with the suspenders. And
Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
did you just throw Freddie Mercury at the SWAT team?
I guess so. So okay, so my dude,
Freddie.
my guy is a 6-5 now. Dude's a 4-5. Wait, yes. So
I think you just fucked up those cops.
I just fucked up those cops, but those cops also fucked me up.
Did they? How did they fuck you up? They did 4 to your.
Oh, you're right. No, I'm fine. Fuck that.
And you have 3. You have what? 3 defense. So they dealt 1.
Yeah. So those cops got
I think.
fucked.
Wait,
No, but I got plus. I got plus. I got
from the attack.
I got +2 to my defense.
Okay, let me read that again.
So I think defense is like toughness.
Yeah, but also it reduces the attack, right?
No.
All right, total all the attacker's damage scores and subtract the defender's defense score. The remaining number is the damage. So
Oh, so what
yours
is what,
is 4 to 5. So your guy takes -1.
But where's health counted then?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Because it'd be make a lot more sense if this was like magic style, like attack and like toughness, power and toughness.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, the shield is its defense of the card and its health.
So you just have a certain amount of like absorption before you actually start taking actual health.
Yes, but then that's also its health.
So I would have to take double my toughness to die.
Defense.
Yeah, double my
That's
defense to die.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah, it does sound wrong, but that's what the rule text is saying.
I think I found a side header that has how to fucking win the game.
Oh my god, how do you win the game?
Ani-Mayhem is a role-playing scavenger hunt, so we have to be role-playing right now.
Oh god, I am hella role-playing.
You'll custom build your own playing field, your universe from little piles of location and item cards. Use character cards of your favorite funky anime characters with power cards effects to retrieve as many items from the field as you can. Disaster cards will block your progress and sometimes fight you. You can play by yourself or with as many friends as you like. Each of you builds their own field. Then you all play out everyone's field collectively, but you will all have to fight against the disasters. A game is over as soon as either the disasters or players have retrieved over 50% of the items.
Okay, so yeah, it is what I said then. Yeah, so
yes.
Gotcha.
But if the disasters retrieve more than half, they win. So you can literally lose to this game.
Well, I mean, because yeah, there is that NPC component of all the disasters just fucking everything up.
I don't like how complicated this is and how intense the setup is.
Yeah, this is just there's too much information to track all over the fucking place.
It also doesn't help that I have all these other symbols that I have to keep in mind.
Yeah, there's so many symbols. There's but what is the point of having the romance side?
Apparently, some disasters will try to sex you up. And you have to fight them off. But
at the same time, that's just adding way too much complexity to what is already an overly complex game. Also, the fact that you literally go is just dump all your creatures out there at once is way too fucking much.
That's if we're interpreting these rules as written correctly.
Sure, because it already supposed to be playing one creature. Playing one creature out there at a time might be more reasonable, but there's just too much. Everything, the board just gets immediately too complex.
Yes.
So I think I killed this cop by tossing it through a fucking
I think you threw Freddie Mercury through the SWAT team. Yes.
Okay, so they both go into my discard pile.
But did yours die?
No, because he had more toughness in either case. In either interpretation, there my dude survived.
Okay.
You drop to
no, because that's the end of that step. It says.
So you don't get to draw at all then?
It says reload stops as soon as a player... Reload stops for all players as soon as... When a player draws a disaster, reload stops for all players.
So you just don't get to draw a card.
I guess I don't get to draw a card.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't say continue the reload after the disaster.
Though you can move your dude back to your hand that got bonked.
Great.
If you want
to. I'm gonna play this guy. I guess he comes back to my hand now. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what he's from. I guess he's from El Hazard.
I guess so.
He's the leader of the Shadow Nation.
Okay.
And then I have to use his secondary stats when his illusion powers are lost. I don't know what the circumstances for his illusion powers being lost are.
Presumably there's an instance like, illusion powers get lost, which is really pointless.
Oh, no. Okay. I wonder how much of this is just fucking trinket text, you know? Like, does that come up? Is that built into the card to be a, drawback for him?
Or do, half the cards in the game just have, illusion powers get fucked?
Or does one have it?
I don't know. So I want to just try getting an item just to see what the fuck it does.
Okay.
So I'm gonna challenge the same location with my investigation ability to fight the second disaster that's here.
Okay.
And it is red tape. The disaster is red tape, and it's a Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Shuffle our hands, draw piles, redraw an equal number of cards.
Equal to... Wait. Okay. Hand. Okay, I thought it was hands and draw piles. It's like, wait, what?
So basically, you draw equal to your current hand by shuffling
into
the deck.
Yeah. Decided I don't like this game.
Really?
Yep.
It's not very good.
I'm trying to put these into my fucking deck.
I'm doing the stupid sideways thing. Nope. Oh, wait, does the disaster triggering also still happen here?
What do you mean?
Okay. Normally, if you draw a disaster, your draw step immediately ends, right? What happens if you draw a disaster while doing this?
I think that's only in the reload.
So what happens with these disasters otherwise? Do you just discard them when you want to? Just I don't want to keep... Because you can't just play a disaster. You don't want to. Disasters aren't even for you. They're the bad things. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I guess it didn't say... I guess we're supposed to always draw one at a time, and then if that's the case, then that means I lost my hand because it's in my deck, and
then you immediately draw a disaster, right?
According to the way these rules are written,
yes, I think
it doesn't say continue with after thing. It just says it ends.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. So basically, this Wheel of Fortune effect.
Either that, or also we just have suddenly 6 disasters that kills us.
That sounds fucking impossible.
Because I also drew 3 disasters.
Yeah.
I'm kind of done with this, dude.
Yeah, okay, let me just see what this item is. I'm with you here. I just want to see what this item is. Captain Napoleonata does not function very well without our daily intake of wine. So item, glass of wine. So items have point values, right? Or is it the majority of items is what you want?
No, I think it was saying that items are the point of the game.
Okay. So this is just a glass of wine that does not have any functional ability.
No.
Except if I have, I guess, the Captain Napoleonita.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's also food, so I'm sure something interacts with food. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, or if I had, a captain, it's you get +3/+3 if you have a glass of wine.
Yes.
All right. I think it's time.
I'm closing the rules.
Red, you may now press the button.
I felt good.
So what's your takeaway of this? In sense
fuck
of
anime, fuck 1996.
Well, okay, but I mean more realistically, I'm with you. I'm with you all over the place. I'm with you. But I think we figured out what the rules for this game are. But when you get down to it, they're just way too fucking complex.
It seems like it'd be something that's better solitaire.
Yeah, just playing it single player and just seeing if you can actually beat it. Because us sequencing like that sounds like it would take goddamn ever, because like we are just playing this like we've gone through 3 turns.
Don't forget, you can play up to 8 players.
Yeah, we went through 3 turns and it took like an hour and a
We
goddamn
didn't get
half.
through 3 turns. We started the 3rd turn.
Okay, still, but it took us like a good hour and a half to get through that. And that was with us only deliberately moving one creature at a time, when, as far as I can tell, the rules are telling us just move.
That was us attempting to learn to play this game via just the rulebook.
Because, like, what if you're moving all the creatures that, like, we wanted, like, okay, I've got 4 creatures out here. I can move them all at once. Like, and then, like, you have that weird haven system where people can hide in havens. And then there's just too much board complexity. And then also those piles seem like there would be a goddamn nightmare, both in paper and in Tabletop Simulator. It's like keeping track of all the cards you have stacked there.
Yeah.
With more than 2 people, it would even seem worse. Just way, way worse.
Yeah.
So, Ani-Mayhem. How out of 10 would you give it? It has a way to finish the game.
It does. It's just long and fucking drawn out, which isn't what I want out of a card game.
What out of 10, what do you give it? I'd say it's a
personal.
Yes, personal.
I'd give it a 3.
Yeah, that's basically where I'm at. Like, I could, like, if I had the patience and the time, I could see going through this. I wouldn't want to, but, like, I feel like I can actually understand what I'm doing with it.
No, I get the gist of what they want us to do.
Yeah, it's just that it's not good, and it's literally given me a headache. You know?
I'm sure a lot more of it makes sense if you watched anime in the early 90s.
No, because I watched anime in the early 90s, and, like, I get what they're going with all the anime references. They're just not good, and, like, it's so surface level and blah. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I have no emotional attachment to any of these characters, so I'm like, I move this anime here.
Sure, like, I guess if you had a deck made out of only your favorite animes, like if I made a deck that was, if we had the DBZ cards, for example, and I made a deck
because that set was so broken that
sure, but what if I said I had like a deck of all Piccolo, like it's like variants of Piccolo?
Well,
just thought experiment here.
Well,
thought experiment me here, and if I had a deck of all Piccolos, and then
actually can't.
Sure.
Go on.
But anyways, like, say I had a deck of that, like, I guess it would be funny to, like, go through it, like, role-play, like, oh, Piccolo fucking just murdered these cops by firing his gun through their heads, and then...
By throwing Freddie Mercury.
By throwing Freddie Mercury with them, and then he was hanging out with his sex bot.
He was, yeah. The slave robot.
Yeah, you know? Like, yeah, Piccolo's over here, and he's gonna scavenge...
Oh, look, a glass of wine.
And then he's gonna scavenge this thing for... sex bot stuff, and then oh no, a giant robot's attacking him. Oh no, like
it's
I guess
kind of like Smash Brothers, but 90s anime and a card game,
and I guess I get like the sense of like what you're saying, like, yeah, there's some weird juxtapositions in what I just talked about, but like at that point, just fucking play a role playing game, I guess, you know, like find
play
some
Big Eye Small Mouth. It'll be great.
No, it won't.
You can play Big Eye Small Mouth.
I mean,
sure.
you can, but I don't think it'll be great.
No.
All right, hold on. One last thing.
Yeah. Do you want to flip it too?
Yes. Oh no! Oh no! It's loading all to the hand.
Oh
no! What the fuck has happened?
It's repopulating my hand.
Oh no! Oh no! These cards are just floating here.
Fucking.
The sex bot is slowly descending. It's like it's like falling in slow motion, like it's like a John Woo film. All right, we're done with this fucking thing.
Good. Can we play a good game now?
Not. Do you want to?
I'm up for like let's play Pokemon. The Pokemon card.
Okay, hold on.